welcome back to Keep It Gutter Radio. Today we're going to talk about finishing your tracks. Right, my top viewed video on YouTube these past few weeks of making this type of content is how to finish your songs. So I think it's only right to dive into it more. If you have a problem finishing your songs, please write it in the comments. Let me know, and then I can help you more specifically. But just in a broad sense, having a problem finishing a song just comes from indecisiveness. And indecisiveness comes from fear. That comes from maybe, I don't know if it's going to be good enough. I don't know if this is going to be right. Maybe it's too much information, too many things. Maybe you're not inspired anymore, right? But ultimately, not being able to finish your songs is a form of self-sabotage. Because if you finish your song, then you're that much closer to releasing it, right? And then if you release it, it has the potential to connect with people. And then it has the potential to bring you money. And it has the potential for you to making a living on it. And you probably think, that's a good thing. And it is a good thing. But you got to dive into your subconscious beliefs and what that means to you. You know, what that means to your tribe. Making money on art. If you didn't come from a family or a circle that made money on art, it's going to be out of place. So there's going to be a subconscious fear there. So first of all, that has to be identified, right? You got to identify that, or else that's going to haunt you and that's going to continue to sabotage you. Doesn't matter how good you get. First things first, got to resolve this. This is the metaphysics of music. This is beyond the physical. This is about understanding deep subconscious blocks in your creativity and releasing them. I've spent 18 years really developing formulas to help artists and producers get out of their head and get in the zone. And it's worked. 4 of my students last month dropped a song. And 2 of them hadn't dropped songs in years. So it works. My methods work. We got Keep It Gutter, only bangers. First you got to decide it's a banger, right? I say this a lot. You got to decide it's a banger. This is always the first thing. You got to make your mindset correct. If you don't do that, it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. Then the second step, you got to keep it gutter. You got to abandon perfectionism and get it done. And you got to work fast. What this video is about is finishing your songs. All these go together, by the way. Everything I talk about, it all seamlessly flows together. Finishing it is a matter of decision. So you have to identify, I'm afraid of success because I'm afraid I'm going to betray my tribe if I'm successful with music. So I don't want to finish the song, so I don't want that possibility to be out there. Right? So that's what the fear is that's happening. If you don't know, now you know. If you made it this far in the video, congratulations. You're on the path to opening and defeating that self-sabotage. Most people will start to hear this and then they'll just skip. Because even the bigger resistance is like not even wanting to hear this information. Because it's too like, no, I'm not doing that. You're doing it. Come on, admit it. So we got to identify that. We're afraid of success because we're afraid our tribe will abandon us. And is that true? No, but it's a subconscious belief, right? From back in the day, from back in tribal times. You do something different, you're weird, you stand out, you're exiled. And then you're exiled, your life is done for, right? So we still have this belief in there. And we still have social circles, we still have pressures of people wanting us to do certain things and be certain things. And it may be from a loving place, but on a subconscious level, there's a deep, deep, deep fear there. So we have to dive into that. That's why in my Only Bangers Lifestyle membership and university, we drop songs every month. We're dropping songs every month this year because we want to face that fear. The only way you're going to get over a fear is by facing it and stepping head on into it. So if you want to join us, go to onlybangers.life. Life-changing program, life-changing experience. We only make bangers. We're only living at the highest top level. This is only for top tier people who really want to improve their life. If you don't want to improve your life, just unsubscribe from my channel. Stop following me. Don't sign up. Don't download any of my stuff. This is only for people who want to make bangers, who want to make an impact, who know that they're here for a greater purpose with their art, right? So how are we going to finish it? It's a simple procedure. You just got to decide. Just like Just like deciding it's a banger, right? So be aware that you're afraid of success, and you'll do stupid things to self-sabotage as long as you're unaware that you're self-sabotaging. Right? That's why there's so many amazing, multi-talented musicians and artists out there, but they're working at McDonald's, right? Because they have a program of incorrect information that they've received from others, that you can't make money on music, or it's a threat to make money on music. So they go and work some other job that they hate. That's because they have installed in their matrix avatar an incorrect program, incorrect information. And it causes people to suffer. You don't need the incorrect information. Now you have the correct information. You can start practicing the correct creation cycle. This is a technique I developed to really harmonize your entire flow state. Right? The same creativity that you put into creating something, you should put into releasing it. Let's say you're making a beat right now. Make the beat, finish the song, find the artwork, and drop it, all within the same cycle. That's why we work fast too, so we don't lose inspiration, because inspiration does have a time limit. You make it, you export it, you get the artwork, and you drop it. And that's what we're practicing. We're practicing holistic inspiration. We're practicing the holistic cycle, the proper procedure, the correct creation cycle. This maximizes time. This doubles your effort. This 100 times your output. With actually, less the effort. There's less effort because we're working fast. So before you know it, you have tons of songs. And we get out of our head. We get into actual reality, actual action. Right? Because we're not gonna be doing stupid shit. Well, how's this gonna go? Well, what's gonna happen? In order to get good at something, you have to practice it. So if you really just practice good and get really good at making beats, get really good at rapping, get really, really good at singing, that's great and all. But then when you come to promote it and you come to release it, you haven't practiced that at all. It's like you're on the basketball court and you're only practicing getting the ball in the hoop, but you're not practicing running at all, and your legs are weak. You're going to fail. I do not want you to fail. Okay, I've seen so many artists fail and quit and get discouraged and get depressed. This is not going to happen to you if you follow my advice. So, the correct creation cycle. Download the 8-Step Infinite Inspiration Guide. It's a free guide on my website, onlybangers.life. 8 clear steps as reminders anytime you get into overthinking, anytime you get into blockages. Resolved. Done. So, all right, we're going to make a beat, and we're going to export it and finish it. I'm going to show you how to finish a song. Right, I'm going to show you how to finish the song. Make a song and finish it. You already have in your mind you're going to finish it. You have to change that mindset. Like every time you start something, you have to have the mindset, I'm going to finish it. And since we're in the digital age, you can always change stuff. But you have to finish it in some way, in some degree. Right? So you make something and then you bounce it. You do it to the best of your ability. You mix it. I mix it while I'm doing it. I'm making the beat already with the mindset that I'm going to finish it, that it's already done. Right? You start with Only Bangers mindset. You start deciding it's a banger. It's already done. And then everything else comes. That comes through you just using your willpower and doing it and maintaining that attitude. And then you know it's done. And then you have to finish it. You have to finish it in some degree. Right? And you do it to the best of your ability. And there's resistance, but you complete it. Right? So you make something, you finish it, you mix it, you master it, all within the moment. You can always go back and change it later, but you can never go back to this time period. We're crystallizing this time period right now. Saturday, February 22nd, 2:22, 5:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This moment is crystallized here in the song that I'm about to compose. In the song that you're about to make. The time is not going to come back. Do you understand? That's why we work fast. We are translators of information. Inspiration is information from spirit, from the source, whatever you want to call it, from the metaphysical realms, from the connected consciousness of everything. You are translating information, and you get it through inspiration. The inspiration is the connection to the information. Inspiration is like your Wi-Fi router. It's plugged in, and now all the lights are green. And now you're receiving the information. And you're just transmitting it down. You're just a channel for it. So don't get all arrogant. Be like, I did this. You didn't do it. You just transcribed it, which is great, which is an honor. This is an honorable task. That's why I made How to Make a Banger. I was sick of seeing people make trash and call it bangers. Not bangers. Bangers are needed for the upliftment of humanity. The proper palette, the proper procedure, and the correct creation cycle are all essential elements of the evolution of our consciousness as human beings. So we got to take this serious. You got to understand this job is sacred. Being an artist is a sacred job. You, through inspiration, have trained yourself to bring in information. That's light. Light is information. Light is also sound. That connects with our DNA. That connects with all of our molecules. That rewires things in us. Right? That heals different things. That allows us to all connect and see visions together. You know, music connects all different cultures and languages. That's why it's powerful. That's why it's sacred. It's important work. So don't deny your mission and your work doing this either. You need to do this. Like literally, someone's life depends on your art coming out. So don't be greedy and hold it and hoard it for yourself. Someone's life depends on your music and art being out there. I'll say it again. Someone's life depends on it. Her life is in your hands, dude. Her life is in your hands. The real ones will know that reference. It's true. Art is a sacred task. And we're training ourselves to open inspiration. This is my task. My task is to train people to open to true inspiration. Because we don't need a bunch of copycats. We don't need a bunch of type beats. We need your authentic voice. We need your authentic vibrational signature. That's what's going to save people's life. That's what's going to help people. You developing your sound and sharing your unique gift. So step into it. Embrace what your mission is here. And start on this path. You go on the path of artistry alone. And it's difficult. But life is difficult. But it can be exhilarating and enjoyable, just like a workout. You know, we go to the gym and we lift heavy weights to be exhilarated. We go climb mountains and ride bikes and skateboard to be exhilarated. So same with life. Same with the path of an artist. If you know you're an artist, you know you need to do this. It's only one path. It's like you do it now, or you wait and you wait and you wait. And you put it off and you put it off and you put it off. And you keep going through more and more mental suffering until you finally do it. It's like a pain. It's like you get a toothache, it's not hurting that bad. Then it hurts more and more and more and more and more. And then you have to finally take care of it. So I advise you to take care of it now. Because then life will just be more enjoyable. Anyway, enough talking. Time to make a banger. Gotta trust the first take. Trust the first take. Say it was the first take. And time is ticking. Time is ticking. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. What am I looking for? I want an 808. Time is ticking, time is ticking, time is ticking, time is ticking. You gotta move with it. Trust all those. Right when it gets tired, right when it gets tired, like move on, move on. There was something in there interesting. Keep it moving. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. I'm just moving. What is the retro? Bells, retro. Look, don't even check the sound sometimes. Just like. There we go. That is good. Leave it while you're still excited. Leave it while you're still excited. Time is ticking, losing energy. Keep it there. Time is running out on this one too, but let me give it one more shot. Almost done. Keep it ticking. I want it louder, so I'm gonna put a little mastering thing on. One more thing on there and then let it go. Energy is waning. Finish it before you're out of energy. Like while you're excited about it, right? Then you can use that same energy to make something new, and that will keep giving you energy. That's how you can make like 10 beats in one sitting. Let's see this. didn't like any of that. There's too many things going on, so I want to keep it gutter in here. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? When time is still ticking and I'm running out of energy, I got all this, I'm not going to listen to all this wasted time. Pick it, decisive, only bangers, best spot. There it is. Now, arrange it. There you go. Done deal. How to make a banger. It's a chill one. Never know what to expect. But you go in with intention. So go to onlybangers.life. And if you want access to any of my beats, join the Only Bangers Lifestyle membership. Have a great day. Peace.